Hi friends, welcome to my channel. I am Sunique, and if you can hear noise I apologise, but the door is open and the gulls are still learning to fly, so the little baby chicks, so they're not so little baby anymore, they're quite big, so you might hear some commotion outside as they try to fly, and the adult gulls get a little bit panicky about the whole thing. Anyway, I have a deck here and it's an old deck. It's called the Body Cards, Insights from the Body. And I'm just going to take the plastic off. I've got this deck for a specific reason. I don't really share my health journey on this channel. I've had quite a medical history over the years. And I found just lately, things are playing up, shall we say. So I'm not going to go into detail about that. However, I saw this deck and I thought, I wonder if this might help with these problems that I'm having, these challenges, if you like, that I'm having. And it's Insight from the Body, Wisdom for the Soul, as I said, by Courtney Putnam. This is the side. It's got 35 cards and a guidebook connecting body with mind and anatomy to cultivate transformation experiences. Human anatomy and chakra information and meditations with creativity, movement, sensory and personal growth exercises. And it includes information about colour and essential oils. Now, backstory, I used to do massage and I've studied human anatomy. I've studied chakras, crystals, lots of different healing modalities over the years. So it's something I'm actually familiar with, but this will hopefully help me to hone all these things into a practice that I can maintain. So we shall see anyway. So I thought I'd bring my love of art, my love of card work into the equation and see if my challenges can be addressed this way. It looks beautiful already. Captivating. Anyway, we hold deep wisdom in every muscle, bone, blood vessel, nerve fibre and cell. The human body is not only a complex organism complete with the powerful ability to heal, but also a tremendous resource for us in terms of understanding our very lives. This expressive deck and guidebook includes 35 richly textured mixed media art pieces representing the metaphorical meanings of different parts of the body, and the way for you to find answers to questions that touch upon your internal insights. Suggestions related to each body part, art meditations, body functions, unique facts, and associated chakras are provided with an intuitive guidebook, as well as a set of very specific creativity, movement, sensory, and personal growth exercises, specifically aimed at helping you to integrate the wisdom of each card into your daily life, including the use of colour and essential oils. Your body is speaking. Are you listening? I'm a firm believer in the fact that the body does talk, and if we don't listen, it will shout. And what I mean by that is you'll get other indication that something is really off, and it's the body shouting at you and saying, pay attention, there's a problem here. So I'm paying attention, and yeah, I won't go into that too much. So this is one of the older style boxes. Who's this by? Schiffer. Yeah, it's one of Schiffer's older boxes where they've got the two-part box that flips open like this with the ribbons to hold it. So what's it say here? Courtney, it's about the creatrix. Courtney Putnam is a healer, artist, writer and teacher who infuses body wisdom into the creative process. She offers e-courses that integrate the creative arts and healing arts throughout the year. Body Cards was born out of Courtney's experiences with her massage and Reiki clients as she guided them to make connections between their emotional lives and their physical pain. Rising Bird Healing Arts, Courtney's business is her healing and creative nexus. And we have here a website. Now, I haven't checked any of this out, so I don't know if this is still relevant or if things have changed. Anyway, Courtney holds a Master of Fine Arts in Creative Writing from Antioch University, Los Angeles, where she focused on the art and craft of poetry writing. She lives in the Seattle area with her husband and cat. We have the guidebook. Wow, Those are big cards. Gosh. At least it's not a two-part box, you know, where you get the cards separated, because that drives me insane. Do not like. Anyway. Wow, just look at the size of these cards. Okay. Let's remove them from the... So these are the backs. Yes, the backs are all the same. Right. I will show you just how big these cards are. Standard tarot card size. They're huge. But that's good, because look at the artwork. The artwork seems quite busy, so we'll be able to actually see them. Very glossy cardstock. Insight from the body, wisdom for the soul. I like this. Oh, can't wait to get into those cards. Right, let's have a look at this. This is a guidebook. It is 96 pages. So this is from, let me see, 2016. Yeah, 2016. So we have a dedication and some acknowledgements. Oh, it's beautiful purple colour. Your body is your map, your muse and your medicine. I know I'm going to like this deck. So the contents page, we have an introduction, how to use the cards, and then into the cards themselves, a bibliography and a list of cards by chakra. Okay, so this is the introduction, why the body, wisdom from the body, about the chakras, about the art, how to use the cards, relating to the cards, selecting the cards. We've got some spreads. So we've got a present moment, a letting go, the issue, what's holding you back and what will help you move forward, transformation, dreaming, incubating and hatching. Oh gosh, we've got quite a few. What's this one? Oh yeah, there's more fluttering and flying. Then the chakra spread, which is 7 for the 7 chakras, and then interpreting the cards. And then we're into the cards. So we have a little thumbnail, well, little, it's quite big actually, of the card. The art title, the meditation, location, function, unique facts, associated chakra, what to try, essential oils and activity. So what you could do with this deck is actually find what you want to address. So say you wanted to address emotions, decision making, pleasure and fight or flight responses, then we could look at the amygdala and then look at how we can use the information in this book. I'm sorry about the goals. Yeah, the information in this book. So let's have a look. So at the top here we've got a keyword as well. So the cerebellum is grace, cerebrum is balance, and so on and so forth. Right, let's have a little look at the cards. Oh, what's at the back here? Oh yes, there's the bibliography. Okay. List of cards by chakra. So if you wanted to work on your chakras, these are the cards to use for each one. That's useful. Oh, this is so good. It says on the back, we hold deep wisdom in our bodies, in every muscle, bone, blood vessel, nerve, fibre and cell. As John Lee of Writing from the Body writes, our body holds everything we have ever experienced in our lives, and it remembers. Body cards draws upon the idea that the human body is not only a complex organism complete with the powerful ability to heal, but also a tremendous resource for us in terms of understanding our very lives. Okay. I'm going to look at the cards, probably won't comment on them too much because I'm not looking at them through the lens of oracle or tarot, but through the lens of healing. So I think for meditation purposes we would form our own connection to the images. So we've got the amygdala and peace, and we've got the third eye there. Retreat. Foundation. The cards aren't numbered at all, so the index in the front of the book will help with that. Interconnection. The central nervous system. Grace. Balance. Wow, look at this energy radiating out. And clarity for cornea. Is the eyesight. Communication, the two sides of the brain communicating with each other. Joy for the diaphragm. It would seem that the chakra that it's related to is actually highlighted in some way. That's what I'm seeing anyway. Here, third eye. Yeah, it looks to me like whichever chakra they're talking about is actually being highlighted in the image. That's interesting. So yeah, diaphragm and joy. And we have self-assurance with the fingers. Holding on there. These images are gorgeous. Okay, gluteus maximus is power. Heart for influence. Does have a big influence on our lives, doesn't it, the heart? We have priority for the kidneys. Butterfly, I think there. Wings around the kidney. We have expression for the larynx. Beautiful blue chakra energy there for the throat chakra. Liver is regeneration, because the liver does regenerate, thankfully. We put it under some abuse. Release for the masseter. Sensitivity for the olfactory bulb. Pancreas is authenticity. Patella, which is your knee, for stability. Pineal gland for intuition. Absolutely. These cards are sort of... I don't know if that's one or two cards there. I think it's just one card because they're quite thick, you know. Very thick. Anyway, pituitary gland is delegation. Quadriceps, stamina. The sacrum is rebirth. Scalenes is honesty. Renewal for the skin. Again, another organ that does renew itself. The small intestine is patience. Soleus muscles for action. The spleen for willpower. Sternum for protection, which is the breastbone. Listening for the stirrup bone, which is actually inside the ear, isn't it? Affirmation for the stomach. Commitment for teeth. Thyroid glands for transformation. The umbilicus is connection. And the uterus for manifestation, which makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. Let's give them a little shuffle. I think this is an overhand deck. We'll try it there. Gosh, they're big. No, it's not having it. Right, okay, overhand shuffle then. And we'll look at a card. So, if you want to take part in this part of the video, then just think to yourself, what part of my body needs help at this point? Let me just concentrate on that for a moment, and I'll shuffle the cards. If we remember that healing is holistic, it's the whole body, even though one part of the body might be troubling us. Release for the masseter. So sometimes this is the jaw. So sometimes we tighten our jaw, don't we, when we're feeling anxious. Loving all this blue here. It's an absolutely beautiful deck. So let's look at the index, and it's the body parts that is listed here in alphabetical order. So Masseter, release 46. The art title is Release the Anger. So are we feeling anger in some way? There's an art meditation which is to find your own place of soft blue serenity as you turn inward like the meditating woman and let go of any tight grip you may be experiencing in your body, mind or heart. It's located in the jaw, so the masseter runs vertically from the cheekbone to the mandible, which is the lower jaw. It goes down here. The function of it is, it's the major muscle of mastication or chewing. Unique fact, the masseter is the strongest muscle in the body for its size, and the associated chakra is the throat chakra, here, the 5th chakra. It says, have you ever woken up from a night's sleep and discovered that your jaw is especially tight, as if you've been grinding your teeth all night? What about a deep ache in your jaw during your waking hours? Many of us experience this kind of tightening in our jaw due to stress. And we often contract our masseter muscles when we are holding in strong emotions, particularly anger. It's as if we clench our jaw as an attempt to hold back our frustration or discontent. And as a result, we cause ourselves pain and we remain bottled up inside. Because the masseter muscles are strong muscles, they can often handle the tension we ask them to provide, but at what cost? If the masseter has clenched its way into your cards today, maybe it's time you loosened your grip on some aspect of your life. What are you holding on to a bit too tightly? Is it an idea, an event, or perhaps another person? Or maybe it's your own negative self-talk that is holding you hostage. Work to unclench any anger you are carrying about yourself or others by allowing yourself to express your discontent. The more we bottle up our stress and anger, the more it tightens like a knot, causing us pain. It's important to acknowledge and accept the angry thoughts and feelings we may be carrying, because there is a reason for them. But we must transform these feelings so that we don't self-destruct or cause others pain in our process of anger elimination. Remember that you have the power to unlock your anger and inner strength and find inner strength and peace. The answers are inside you, and with a bit of attention to releasing your jaw, you may discover that your anger turns into something surprising and beautiful. And then we have a section that says, try this. So colour. The colour associated with the throat chakra is blue or turquoise. To harness in the energy of this card and the 5th chakra in general, choose blue colours in what you wear, from hats and scarves, necklaces and jackets to ties, shirts and socks. Or for an even greater impact, wear blue directly over your throat. The essential oils. A few essential oils that help balance and open the throat chakra are lavender and rosemary. Add 5 to 6 drops of 100% essential oil to your bath. Place a few drops of oil in a diffuser to scent your room, or keep a bottle of rosemary or lavender in your pocket to smell when you'd feel more expressive or clearer in your communication when you'd like to. And the activity. To help lessen the strong grip of your jaw, place the pads of your fingers on each side of your face below your cheekbones and make small, gentle massaging circles, moving down toward your chin and then laterally toward your jaw joints. Isn't that wonderful? That is so good. What an amazing healing tool these cards are. Amazing. So that was Courtney Putnam's body cards in 2016, I think it was. And I think I'm going to use these cards quite often at the moment to help me in my day-to-day. Anyway, enough about me. Thank you so much for watching, and until my next video. Bye friends, bye.